or X. All right? Question for Broncos Country. In your opinion, does Bo Nix already have the label of franchise quarterback, or is there still work to do? This is crazy. Over 1,600 people voted on this. So imagine what that looks like in front of you. So bring you behind my own mental curtain sometimes. When you come in here and do this job every day over and over and over and over, and you're just in a room and all I can see is you, Drew, and Dante behind the glass, you can forget how many people you're actually talking to.
Yeah.
Like tens of thousands.
It's not until you go on the road that you start to see some of the fans, some of our listeners, and you're like, wow, like you're talking to more than just 4 people.
Yes. So, and I think our latest Cume said, like, if we, at any given moment, we're talking to, it was like 28,000 people or something like that. And so, but when you live this life every day, it's like you can come in and just sort of forget. Now, if I go up and, like, when I do an event, or whether it's a emceeing or I'll do some auctioneering stuff from time to time, and I'm in a room and I'm downtown at the Four Seasons and there's 500 people in front of me, it's like, whoa.
The auction, you're like, 500, 600, 700, 10 sold.
So, like, it's just a different level of adrenaline.
Yeah.
So if we were in front of our audience live right now, it'd be a different feeling than you and I have right now, right?
Oh, for sure.
And so I said that to say, 1,600 people voted on this poll. So imagine what 1,600 people looks like if you were standing in front of them, they're looking at you. 1,600 people voted on this poll. Is Bo Nix, does he already have the label franchise quarterback, or is there still work to do? You can't make it up. Over 1,600 votes, Phil. And it's literally 50-50.
Oh, you're lying. 50-50?
I swear I'm showing you the poll right now.
Oh, it's 50-50.
The community who voted on this poll, okay?
I was hoping like 49, 51.
Yeah.
51. Like,
it's just
come on.
I mean, literally. So our little debate yesterday is a literal representation of the 1,600 plus members of Broncos Country that voted on this poll. Exactly 50-50. I don't know if I've ever had a poll that finished exactly 50-50 with that many votes.
So you got 50-50. You divide a room. It's evenly matched. You versus me, Zach. I believe right now, this minute, what time is it? I like to do what Zach By likes to do. 3:11, October 9th. Bo Nix is the franchise quarterback here for the Denver Broncos. The reasoning for that, one, the rookie year he had last year. Mm-hmm. He started off slow.
He did.
He picked it up. One of the best rookie years that there has been.
Ever.
Justin Herbert.
It's true, yeah.
Was the only one that had a better rookie year.
Statistically. Yep.
29 touchdowns last year. All right, 700 yards passing,
mm-hmm.
only 12 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
And the scary thing about that with Bo Nix is he had his first touchdown pass against the New York Jets in week 4. Week 4.
And 4 of the interceptions of the 12 in the first 2 weeks of the season.
The reason I'm bringing that up and the reason why it's scary is he went on to have a phenomenal year. He started off slow. This year, he's kind of doing the exact same thing. He started off slow. Now, I believe the reason why he started so slow was because Sean Payton put more on his plate, more checks, more plays. And we know that his play calling, Sean Payton, that is very extensive. He gets in there and it's like five, like 2 sentences because there's checks to it, not just run a dive and that is it. So when you get to the line of scrimmage, Bo Nix is having to think a lot more. Is this the right look? If it is, cool, we're going to keep it on. We're good. If it's not, hey, check. And now you have to check and you have to remember what you checked to.
Yep.
See, I had that issue sometimes. And, it's like, yeah, it's Phil. But you get into a huddle, and if you don't listen, just like if I don't listen to you, that's bad. Well, if I'm in a huddle and I don't listen and when there's a check to it, we get to that check. I'm sitting there like, damn, what's the check?
Yeah, what do I do?
I done messed up. I guarantee that has happened to Bo Nix a couple times where it's like, what did I check to? There's so much going on. I have to remember everybody's route, everybody's position, and yet I got to know this check. And so that's one of the reasons why I believe it's been slow, but now he's starting to get into it. The personnel grouping, there's a bunch of personnel grouping going in and out. Now I feel like Bo Nix is starting to get used to that. Players around him are starting to get used to him being in situations where they're checking it. That's one of the biggest reasons why Bo Nix is having a slow start, but now he's picking it up. On top of the reason why I think he's a franchise quarterback is because of his ability to not just throw the ball in the short, intermediate, and the deep ball, but he can be accurate, and we've seen that. Now
Just not enough.
Not enough for you. Not enough for you.
But he's accurate enough for you.
He's accurate enough.
So his 25th ranked completion percentage.
Because it's not just Bo Nix. The receivers have to be on the same page too.
Yeah, Phil, this is football. Every team has drops.
No, for sure. For sure. So that's what you should know.
So he's accurate. So he's accurate enough for you as the 25th ranked completion percentage when he is attempting the most passes within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
So this is what I'm seeing, Zach.
In the entire NFL.
What I'm seeing is like it's just a few things that are off. Sean is doing a great job of scheming up open plays.
I actually agree. I actually agree with this.
You know, they're there.
He's not far off.
He's not far off. Now, if it continues to happen, it's bad. But we're getting ready to go into week 6. Everything is turning around. Bo Nix seems like he's starting to get on the same page with his receivers. His receivers seem like they're more confident in what Bo Nix is doing. He's getting ready to start hitting on those plays that he's missing. But it's all about timing, not just with Cortland, but with Troy Franklin, which this is his first year starting. With Pat Bryant, this is his first year as an NFL football player. And then Marvin Mims, getting him going as the baby joker, it's going to take that time again to just get him all over the field.
Well, he's in year 3, so.
He is, but it's not on Marvin Mims. It's on Sean to get him going like it was last year. Bo Nix is our starting quarterback because he's able to do the things. He did it last year. He's doing it. You're starting to see it now. There are moments. All right, he was able to. We should have beat the Chiefs because of him. He had that moment against the Chiefs in Arrowhead. He drives down there, and the field goal team messes it up for Bo Nix. This year against the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles on the road, where Philly has a 12-game winning streak in their house, Bo Nix has a great fourth quarter, has that moment, and the reason why we win is partly because of Bo Nix.
Totally. I am not here. We are on the same road for about 75% of the way, and then it comes this fork in the road, and we have diverging directions. And I believe, as I said yesterday, that my final destination will be where you already are. But I think that it's just a little premature to say he's a franchise quarterback. He's never won a playoff game.
But he got us there. When's the last time we get there?
He did. Yeah, but here's the other thing, and I'm glad you said that because I saw some of this on social media that, hey, well, he's the best of the guys that have tried to fill Peyton Manning's shoes. I agree, but that's not the bar that we should be using of the most starters at quarterback in the NFL over an 8-year period, which happened to coincide, not accidentally, with the worst stretch of Broncos football in their NFL existence. So, it's like, well, who's the tallest midget here? Or who's the tallest little person here? It's like that should not be like the barometer for a franchise quarterback. And so, I'll ask you this question. And before I ask you the question, because Dante asked this yesterday, we never got to it.
Yeah.
The thing that's separating Bo, when Bo is at his best, like he was in the fourth quarter, he is a franchise quarterback. Mm-hmm. It's just disjointed and not consistent. And so I've seen quarterbacks go out and have success over a stretch of time. I watched Mitchell Trubisky be the quarterback of a 12-4 playoff team, and they thought they had found their guy. We've seen Deshaun Watson, this guy was talked about as a top 5 quarterback. He looks like he forgot how to play the position.
But what those two quarterbacks, they did not have that Bo has. Sean Payton.
Sure.
That is the game changer right there. Having a coach that has done this before, who has a lot of wind under his belt, has been to a Super Bowl, has won a Super Bowl, that knows what it's like to be around a franchise quarterback like Drew Brees, a Hall of Famer. That's the difference, is having that stability at the head coach in play calling position.
So, and I love that fact that Bo has this for his career, and I do believe that's going to continue to pay dividends. But if he has that, and that's the difference, why are we still seeing the inconsistencies?
Because he's young.
For sure.
23 games into the year.
Yes, to his career.
His career.
Yes. Now you're saying what I was saying. It's too early to say after 23 games that this young player, who we all really like, is definitively a franchise quarterback. We don't have the sample size. We just don't yet. I'll take it a step further. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is a franchise quarterback. I just don't yet.
I mean, but that young man, Jaden Daniels, was one game away from the Super Bowl.
He was. And he's further along in that conversation for me than someone like Bo, despite Bo's just awesome rookie year. And had he picked up right where he left off, I would be more pliable in this moment and more flexible. But right now, it's just I've got to see a little bit more. That title is one of the great titles that you can have in all of sport. A franchise quarterback. That you're raising a franchise, like you're lifting the franchise with you, and I'm just not there yet.
But Bo has done that. We haven't. The last time, other than last year, the last time we got back to the playoffs, we know 2015.
Yeah.
2024. Bo Nix steps foot into that facility. We have our first winning season, and not just 9 wins. It was double digits.
It was.
Double digits. Could have won a couple more.
And during that year, what did you say repeatedly to me the strength of the football team was?
It was the defense.
Right.
But we all know that. But you still need a quarterback. You still need a quarterback in order to be successful in this league. If we had just a defense, which Denver has always been known for long periods of time, is they have had great defenses. But if you don't have a quarterback, you're not winning double-digit games. You may win 8 or 9. You may be able to do that, like the Denver Broncos were with Russ, because of the defense. But Russ struggled.
Sure.
But when you have a quarterback that fits the system, fits the scheme, that's comfortable, that's confident, that's making some of these passes that we haven't got to see here in a long time, that's when you become a franchise quarterback and a good football team that wins double-digit games.
Yeah.
We all believe we can win double-digit games this year.
1,000%.
Because of the defense, but also because of Bo Nix, Sean Payton as a play caller and as a head coach, but Bo Nix in the offense. But you have to have a quarterback. And that's why I believe that he's the franchise quarterback. We're going to get back to the playoffs as long as people can stay healthy.
I agree.
You know, he is going to turn things around. He's already doing it. And it's a favorable schedule. As we talked about yesterday, you got the Jets that's 0-5. You got the Giants that are trying to figure things out. Mm-hmm. You got the Cowboys that's record's not good. You got Houston that's still trying to figure things out. I mean, it's a favorable schedule moving forward.
On paper.
The Chiefs that don't look like they did last year.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, And then, of course, the Raiders, who are 1-4.
Yeah. So, look, I agree with a lot of what you're saying, and I go back to we agree for about 75% of this, and then it's just that label that we sort of diverge, and someone says on the RamosLaw.com text line, 303-713-1043, so if the sample size is not big enough yet, why are we even asking the question? That is a good question, because that's part of the crux of why we started the conversation yesterday in the first place, where Phil was referring to Bo as a current franchise quarterback, and I'm just like, I think it's almost impossible to know that right now.
Yeah, you're not ready to get on board with that part. You believe it's going to happen just right now.
Yeah, just he doesn't have that label right now. Okay, here's a question. A couple questions.
Yeah.
So you can be a franchise quarterback without ever winning a playoff game?
Yeah, because here in Denver, yes.
Okay.
Yes. We have we tend to forget, Zach. For the longest, and you know this, I was playing on the football field, and we didn't even get to a playoff game. This is your first time covering the Denver Broncos
as a winner. Yep.
Like, it's been so long.
Which is disturbing because I've been here almost a decade.
I know.
Yes.
Sean was there 1 year before Bo.
Yep.
We almost got there.
Yep.
We didn't get there, though. Bo Nix steps into the door. We get there. Have 10 wins. Double-digit wins with Bo Nix, a rookie.
But hold on a second. You just sort of touched on it.
Everybody was doubting this man.
You just sort of touched on it, though. It was Sean Payton who first showed up, and you have a playoff appearance on the line with 2 games left in the season.
But Sean still needs help, right?
He does.
In order for Sean to get to a Super Bowl, who did he need? He needed Drew Brees. Sean needed his quarterback. He handpicked his quarterback that he believed was like Drew Brees in his head.
Well, someone said in the comments of the poll, okay, Chris Spomer shout out. He said, if it's 50-50 split like this, I think that's your answer. And I thought that was an interesting point. If 1 out of every 2 people agree with me, 1 out of every 2 people agree with you, and we're still split like this, that might just be an indicator that, now, I don't want to use this as a trump card, but like that if you put that poll question out in Buffalo, what's the result?
Oh,
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Yes.
Cincinnati.
Yes.
It's not a divided room. Everyone agrees that they have a franchise quarterback. And the fact that it will split a room with over 1,600 votes and it's literally 50-50, for me, I'll speak for myself, for me, that is almost answering the question to a degree. That it's not that he's never going to get there, because, of course, a lot of us believe he's going to get there, myself included, but he just needs a little, he's got more work to do for me. Here's a question. Right now, would you feel comfortable giving Bo Nix 4 years, $220 million? That's what the Packers gave Jordan Love. I'm not even doing top of the market, because that's like Dak. So this was like maybe the sixth one, I think.
I'm good with that.
Would you feel comfortable right now, after the 22, 23 games you've seen, to give Bo Nix a 4-year, $220 million contract, $75 million signing bonus, $160 guaranteed, and an annual average value over the next half decade to Bo Nix of $55 million?
Yeah, I'm willing to give him that. The Green Bay Packers were willing to give Jordan Love that. Now, Jordan Love got to the league 2020. He had to sit behind Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love got his contract 2024 after his first year starting. They had to pay him because he was sitting there that long.
Right.
But yet, after getting to now for Jordan Love, he got past the first round, got to the second round.
Yeah, they scored like 49 on Dallas.
Yeah, on Dallas, and then almost beat the 49ers
by a field goal or something like that. It was, I think it was a 3-point game.
And honestly, he was the reason why they lost that game. If you remember, he ends up throwing a pick as they're driving down the field to try to tie it or to score.
Yes.
He throws that interception.
Yes.
And 49ers go to the Super Bowl and get beat. But for Jordan Love, you were forced to give him that money because of what he did for that 1 year. That next year, last year, Jordan Love got back to the playoffs. He didn't look as good. They struggled throughout the season. They got going again. He goes to the playoffs. They play Philly. You know how that ended. Philly was dominant.
Yep.
So for Bo Nix gets to the playoffs his first year without a run game, without a tight end, and was still able to get to double-digit wins.
It was impressive. It was.
This year, you do have a run game, a solid one that's top 5 right now.
Yeah.
Tight end-wise, I mean, supposedly we got the Joker. I'm not ready to sit here and call him the Joker yet until he really gets involved. That's Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
And we have a great defense. So, yes, if we had to pay Bo Nix right now, I would pay him that much money.
Okay, so when Nick...
Who else is there in the draft, too?
Hold on a second. When Nick Bonito this summer wanted his contract, you wanted to wait.
I did want to wait.
And you said, it's been 1 year. I want to see more.
I did. But then what did I say?
And here you want to give $220 million already to Bo.
What did I say?
Unbelievable.
I came around after that 49ers game. I said, you're right. Let's get it done.
You did. All right. Good stuff. Good conversation. I think